this is it. The world as you know it is over, completely done. It's not about to be over, it's over.
Some of the scientists who helped build AI are now sounding the alarm.
I was selling AI as a great thing for decades, and I was wrong.
There is a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control.
While others say that AI will usher in unfathomable abundance.
I've always believed that it's going to be the most important invention that humanity will ever make.
This really will be a world of abundance.
And among these fears and these fantasies, we seek the story of our future. Listen to The Last Invention on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the TJ Show. We've got Cedia in Charleston, South Carolina. Hey, Cedia.
Hello.
How old is your son, Kane?
He is 11.
Well, I heard that Kane wanted to talk to us.
He did. He was very ready to call in. We listen to you every day during our school drop-off, so we heard the announcement to call in, and he's been trying to call in for the past couple days.
All right,
so.
Good. Put him right through.
Hello.
Kane?
What's up, Kane?
It's your broadcaster friend, TJ. How are you?
TJ, talk normal.
I'm trying to sound like a superhero.
No, he already thinks you are.
Kid probably thinks I'm a big deal. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi. I'm good.
Now that you're on the radio, what can we do for you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm good.
Kane, did you think you wouldn't get through? Is that why you don't have a speech prepared?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I get that.
Well, I imagine this is what it's like. For example, let's say Batman or Spider-Man were real and like one of their fans got to meet them. You'd probably be a little bit like, what do you say now?
Yeah, I wouldn't put yourself up with Batman and Spider-Man, though.
You know what?
It's still cool, just not Batman, Spider-Man cool.
For Kane, is it in the same category?
No, you're two below.
Okay, gotcha.
Two below.
Batman's up there.
Batman's way up there. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm going to keep working on it.
Not one, but two.
It's funny, my 11-year-old, when I try to convince her that I'm really cool, kind of has the same thing about her attitude. And hey, Kane, what is the most exciting part of your life right now as a middle schooler?
Lunch.
Lunch.
Yeah. I know. That was my favorite part, too.
We're having barbecue and mac and cheese today.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Hey, Kane, would you like some book recommendations from your hero, TJ?
Sure.
Well, do you read, Kane?
I do read. I'm not good at it, but I read.
No, keep at it,
all right,
man.
keep reading.
You know what? That's one of the best things you can do, and I see it already. And so my Charlie, who's your age, she reads. She's been devouring books, and she knows way more than I did when I was your age. And it's amazing. Reading just unlocks so many doors. So keep at it. And in all seriousness, thank you for listening to our show. It's pretty rare in the radio industry. You hear that there's a place where a mom and a kid can both agree on a radio station. And it sounds like that's what's happening in your car?
Yes.
Jabo.
Good stuff.
How cool. Well, thank you. We feel very encouraged, and we appreciate that you wanted to call. You guys call anytime, okay?
Okay.
Can I talk to your mom again?
Yes. Hello.
Cedia, thanks for that. That's fun. Seems like you got a cool kid there.
He is. He's a good one, but we do really enjoy your show because it is very positive, very uplifting, so it's a good change. So,
well, thanks for that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Hi, this is the TJ Show. Who's this?
Candy.
Candy, are you kidding me?
Because TJ was born yesterday.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Candy introduced herself last week. She's been listening to the show. She's from Wisconsin. She works on a dairy farm, and she said that she was going to name one of her cows after me.
Yeah.
So TJ was born yesterday. I actually got to put a jacket on him, and I couldn't wait to share it with you.
Oh, man, that's so exciting.
Oh, well, let me make a speech, okay? I've never been a dad of a cow before. I'm so proud of my little cow, and this cow is going to be a part of cereals, right, Jabo?
Yep.
That milk is going to be supplying the wetness that needed for a cereal. Kenny, you
For a
love
Cinnamon Toast Crunch bowl?
and you love Lucky Charms?
Oh, yeah.
So I am so proud. He's got so much, or she's got so much potential. Please, I want to see her grow up through all her years. How many years do cows live?
I should research this. I milk cows, but I really don't know what the life expectation is of a cow.
I think they live a long time. Yeah.
4 to 6 years, according to
I would
Google.
assume they live a while.
Well, mine's going to live 8 years.
All right, that's great.
And you're going to have a cow. Are you preparing?
Oh, I'm preparing
to be a
for my
cow
speech.
parent?
Yeah, mine's gonna live 10 because it's gonna be a 10. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But now you have to follow through with what you said, TJ. You said that when your baby cow was born, that you're gonna get him a little necklace that had a TJ Show logo on it.
Okay,
It's time to start working on that.
I'm going to work on that. I need to find a jeweler, and maybe we could figure this out.
Also prepare, I think the cow will probably ask you for a Nintendo Switch if your other kids are any indication.
And its own phone.
Don't be ridiculous, Kenny. It's a cow, okay?
Yeah, I'm the one being ridiculous.
Don't patronize my baby cow. Now, you bought your engagement ring from Steven Singer Jewelers. Maybe he can make a custom cow necklace for us. Let's ask.
I will go right to IHateStevenSinger.com.
Yeah,
right
okay.
now.
Great. So we're going to work on a lot here. Now that I'm a cow parent, I have stuff to do. And can you send, I got to figure out how I'm going to tell my kids that they have a baby cow sister. That's so exciting. All right. Well, Candy.
I have to say, I am dying right now. There are tears rolling down my eyes.
J-Bo, you can confirm I'm a little moist in my eyes too, right?
He's a little teary-eyed.
It's an emotional moment, and I'm just grateful for it. So
I can't even with you guys.
I'd like to just send a message to my baby cow, TJ. Kenny speaks cow. Please tell her that I love her.
Actually, the baby ones kind of sound like they're yelling, like,
That's exactly right. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. So, Candy, please pass that message along, and we love you for listening. You have an amazing day, okay?
Okay, you too.
Bye, Candy.
Thanks,
Bye.
Candy. Bye.
I feel like I have so much responsibility.
Oh, yeah. You better start paying child support.
It is beautiful.
Get on it.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of talk about New Year resolutions. And, it's not too late. We're still in January. We're a little over the halfway mark. Well, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting to the end. But we can still come up with something for this year.
People are still trying to stick to the resolutions, or maybe even come up with one, or maybe pick another one because the first one didn't, go through the way they thought. And so my friend Jen was telling me that every year she makes a fun resolution because she thinks resolutions should be fun. And she's deciding on one for this year. But the one in 2020 was actually like a failed / success resolution. And I figured you guys should hear that.
Well, I like the idea of not having to do tons of work.
I've been kind of a fan for a while of why do resolutions have to be self-improvement? Why can't they be fun? I don't know. I'm going to pet 20 dogs in 2020. That sounds attainable. I go for walks. I meet friendly dogs.
See, how could you go wrong with that?
Right, that's easy.
I can pet 20 dogs easily and just write down their names, and it'd be a fun way to get to know the neighbors and all of that. But what I accidentally did was get a dog in 2020.
Nice.
So I got to pet one dog way more than 20 times.
But still a fun ending.
Right, not a fail.
What happened between I'm going to pet 20 dogs in 2020 and I'm just going to get a dog?
My husband and I had been talking for a while about getting a dog. And it just starts off really simple. You're looking on Pet Finder and you're like, that's a cute dog. But then once you kind of start the process of let's just go to an adoption event. Let's apply for this dog. Oh, we didn't get this dog. But then the rescue agency says, hey, we found a dog in Texas that we think is a good fit for you.
Yeah,
do you want her? It was definitely something we kind of wanted to do that I was personally a little scared to do, even though I grew up with pets all the time. I hadn't really had a dog that I was fully responsible for. Definitely no regrets.
Well, that's the risk of going to find something fluffy.
Yeah.
You want more fluffiness.
Yeah.
And I've been there twice. Two different dogs.
Also, you become an adult and you think you're still a child. Because there's definitely been times where I'm in a room and I'm looking for the adult, but I am the adult. Mm-hmm. So I understand where she's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
She's really cute. She's really fun. She needs to go for walks, which means I have to go for walks. So it's been really good for my mental and my physical health, especially in the winter when you don't really want to leave the house.
And what's your fun resolution for this year?
I just famously don't watch a lot of movies. realized? I started asking people, starting with my immediate family, like, what is your favorite comedy that I've probably never seen? I started off by asking my mom, who really loves movies. She got so excited about my resolution, she texted me later and said she had even asked a random barista for recommendations, so...
Yeah, we need something for the daughter.
Yeah.
What movie, Heather? Give me one.
Oh, I would go with Baby Mama if you haven't seen it. So good.
Okay, there you
Tina
go.
Fey.
Yeah, I
Polar
told
Joint.
her. Oh yeah, I told her Pitch Perfect.
Oh, good one. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm doing, building my funny movie watch list.
Hey, well, it looks like she's going to accomplish her New Year's resolution this year.
Yeah, but I like that, the whole fun resolution. That's something that's like dreadful, but something you actually enjoy, which is good.
Yeah, don't do what I did, like go to the gym, and then you got to like find a parking spot. It's terrible.
Right now it's packed. Wait a couple months.
Yeah. I made a big mistake yesterday, and I do feel bad about it.
All right, what happened?
Well, it was a little late for lunch, but it was like, early afternoon, whatever, and I did my tin fish thing, which we brought up way too many times. And it was a big can of sardines. I put it on this nice fresh bread, and it was wonderful. Well, just a few hours later, my wife is preparing this beautiful dinner. It's salmon. And it's like, oh, gee, I don't know if I can do more fish. And I was like, well, it'll wear off by the time we get to dinner time. Mm-hmm. Over 3 hours later, I'm going to be hungry again. Well, she puts dinner on the table, and I just can't do it. Like, I'm so full from the can of tin fish, which is quite an incredible testimonial for tin fish. It keeps you full.
That protein lasts for a long time.
Because it's an excessive amount of protein when you eat a full can. And so my wife, Jess, who had worked really hard on making dinner, was visibly upset with me. And
rightfully so.
As a reporter on the scene, I took out my microphone and I did a little interview right there. I'm on the scene at my dinner table. Jess, why are you upset with me?
Because you're just staring at your dinner like you're one of our children, not eating.
Yeah, my kids do that. They just look at it. And I found myself doing the same thing. Well, I ate a can of tin fish at 3 p.m., and I thought by 6 p.m. I would be hungry.
That was a bad decision. You knew I was going to make you a wonderful dinner.
But the fishies are so small. They are very tiny. For something so small, it's amazing how much protein it packs. You wouldn't expect it to fill you up.
How many grams of protein?
It's like 30.
Oh my gosh, TJ.
This is Scotty's fault. It's not my fault. Yeah, my friend Scotty's the one who turned me on to these things, so I'm just blaming him.
Yeah, 30's a lot.
grams of protein.
Yeah, you messed up my dinner last night. You're making my wife upset.
Well, maybe find a new wife. I don't know, bro.
You better be ready to pack in some more protein because I made you a salmon.
You can't.
You can have a whole aquarium down there.
I can't eat any more fish.
Down the hatch.
I felt like I was being forced to eat. I couldn't take it anymore. I can't. It's too much protein.
You better start pumping iron too.
Scotty stuffed me with too much protein. It's his fault. This is why you have to be careful who you hang around, because they have an influence on your life. Now I got to fight at the dinner table I would have never had.
You can always say no, though, TJ. You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Well, you got to eat it.
Can I record you chewing?
Ew, yeah, that's so rude.
Well, she does chew a little bit loud.
You're so rude.
I had the microphone there. No, you're chewing very soft now. Let me go get Luna. She's chewing. She softened up her approach, but my dog was eating in the other room. Listen to this monster. You hear that?
Sounds tasty.
That's Luna.
Kibble.
She's a senior dog. She's always in a rush to finish her dinner. I got Luna, so we're good.
Great. Just tell the world that that's me.
It's pretty close. Okay. So anyway.
Wow. She'd have a response. I know she had a response for that. You must have taken that part out.
Beware. Just beware if you overstuff yourself with these tin fish. You're not going to be hungry for dinner. Hey, Diana.
Hi, TJ. How are you today?
Doing very good. Now, tell me, I like to ask people this question a lot. What is the most exciting part of your life right now?
Probably working for the Y and helping kids and older people get their lives together and stay socialized and that type of thing.
Nice.
Oh, Diana.
That's awesome.
Are you in like the kids area, the kids club?
I manage one of the branches, so I'm in all of the areas.
Good for you.
So you're boss lady, is what you're saying?
To see the work they do is really, really nice.
Well, yeah, it's so cool. I never really went to the Y, and my wife Jess has been going for years and years, and so we moved into an area, there was a Y nearby. She signs up. It's so cool to be in community and be around people. And
yes.
It's such a cool thing. You start to get to know the people who are walking on the track. There's a lady who is in her headphones all the time, and I always wave at her or whatever. She was pulling her Bluetooth headphones off, and they got stuck in her hair, and she couldn't get them out. And she turned to me, and she said, "Can you help me?" I was like, "Really? You want my help?" And so then I start like undoing her hair, and then we have a special connection forever. It was very weird.
You're a hero.
Yeah, I was a hair hero.
And there you go. Yeah, they say 1 in 3 people have a Y story, but I always feel like it's more than that.
Well, the other thing is, does your Y have pickleball?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So,
oh, yes.
It's wild.
That is a whole different breed of athlete.
Yes. Yes, it's so true.
Yeah. Rhonda, the 70-year-old pickleball star. It's like they've got something to show off.
She's a monster. That's right. Yeah, they're monsters.
Have you seen Rhonda's biceps?
Yep.
Yeah. So I walk in they've got the basketball courts down on the lower level. I walk on the track and I watch the pickleball, and I'm like, wow, these athletes are very impressive. And sometimes, well, I should say one time, I was very excited. The ball went so high, it went up to the track. I got to pick it up and throw it back to the lady. Wow. And it was really cool. It was like my way of getting involved. I kind of want to play, but I'm like, if I do that, I'll probably twist an ankle or something, and I don't need that in my life. But they're very intense about it, and they try to get you to get interested in it. So that's cool.
Oh, yes, and I'm interested in it, too. I'm going to start playing just to socialize more.
Yeah. Good idea. I still have to get used to being in the locker room. I haven't grown out of that. You think I'd be mature enough to be in the locker room and experience what happens in there? I still have to look at the wall, look the other way. Is there some way to solve that problem?
No, not that I know
Okay,
of. That's
all right. I'm going to keep
horse blinders.
Horse blinders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on my maturity. I think that's what we're getting
TJ
to
gets
here.
dressed in the bathroom stall.
I do, yes.
Some people are just way too comfortable in there. I'm with you, TJ.
Yeah, I like my privacy. But I do admire the confidence of the guys who don't care. I've always admired that.
Wild.
And more as I get older. Anyway, this has been lovely. Diana, you keep doing what you're doing at the Y. I love being a part of it, and it's great to hear from you. You call us anytime.
I sure will, TJ. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait,
Have a
and
good day.
thanks for the free babysitting you offer on Friday nights sometimes, and then also that I get to drop my kids off and do other stuff for 2 hours.
Parents' night out. Have a good time.
Yeah, I love it.
She knew exactly what you were talking about.
That's great. You have a good one, Diana. It's a fun headline here. A wife who ignored her spouse's suggestion to stop entering contests has now won a mansion worth nearly $5 million. Nice. She's saying, "This is precisely why I'd never listen to my husband." Now, give the guy a little credit. Come on. It's pretty impossible to do what this woman did, but she did do it. Her name is Nicola. She bought her winning entry for just $33. It was part of a drawing. It's a group that arranges contests, and a lot of it is to raise money for charity. You ever see those things? Oh, buy a ticket and support this. So it's a good cause, but very rarely do you actually win the big prize. After the win, Mrs. Dickinson revealed that her husband of 38 years repeatedly told her she would never win in a million years. Advice that she's saying now she's very glad she ignored. She said she's been entering for 4 years, and my husband's moaning for me to stop. I like that even if I didn't win, I was supporting amazing charities. But winning is precisely why I never listened to him. You know, this poor guy.
Why this poor guy?
Because
he's not poor anymore. He's rich because his wife won.
Hello, because she didn't listen to him.
He is technically rich now, and I'm sure he's celebrating and probably feels thrilled too. They said, "We celebrated with lots of bubbles over the weekend. Dry January never stood a chance." So they abandoned that. That's done. She was also given £250,000, I guess this was in the UK, in cash to help her settle in. She could either choose to live in the house, rent it out. She could do whatever she wants.
That's the equivalent of 333,000 American dollars.
I'll take it.
So the house, is she keeping it or is she going to sell it? Because the house is worth millions.
Yeah, $5 million. I don't know. She said, as to what the impact will be on our family, we've worked hard our entire lives, not just for ourselves, but for our family. And this win really does change for all of us. So I guess they have some decisions to make, and hopefully we'll get to see what happens there. You know, interestingly enough, you may remember this. This was, a few years ago now?
Yeah.
Kenny's parents were celebrating 38 years too, so the same exact amount. And you asked your dad what the secret was.
Right.
Hello.
Hey, Dad.
How are you?
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
38 years.
There it is, same number.
Sure is.
what would you say for young couples out there that might be tuned in? How could they have the longevity that you and Mom have enjoyed all these years?
Selective hearing is the easiest way to describe it.
Well, now, wait a minute. That kind of lines up to what they're saying here with the mansion win.
Patience certainly has to go along with that. More so now than ever. But it also does take two to tango, and I strongly suggest people work at their craft because it doesn't happen by itself.
I'll tell you, with the amount your mother talks, all right, I can't possibly listen to everything she has to say, all right? So you pick and choose what's good and what's not.
Kenny's dad, lots of wisdom. This is the TJ Show, and Grand Theft Auto 6 already in the hands of one fan, and it was pretty cool that Rockstar Games did this. It's coming up in a few moments in the news on the TJ Show.
My life in Malibu was the life people dream about. For a minute there, I had it all.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I hope whatever revenge you were trying to get on all of us in Malibu was worth it. You're dead to me.
Until I didn't.
Do you want to listen to what I have to say or not?
I don't!
You're looking rough, Ella. These royals really do a number on you.
You're the reason that Ella left! You create chaos wherever you go, Ella, and I'm so over it.
If you want me, you need to choose me.
I'm not scared of competition, Elle. I already know I'm the right guy.
The Royals of Malibu. Out now. Follow The Royals of Malibu on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can't outrun the Royals.
I outran you.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Hey, it's Amelia Retaller.
And Evan Lazarus.
And this is Girls Rewatch Podcast, a podcast about girls,
TV,
and girls on TV.
We spent the last 2 years watching every episode of HBO's Girls, written by Lena Dunham. We spent time analyzing the character dynamics,
compared the culture then to the culture now,
and asked our guests important questions like,
Girl, what girl are you? And girl, did we have fun. We got to talk to iconic guests such as Zasha Mamet, Andrew Rannells, and even Judd Apatow. Now it's time for us to dive into our new era where we will be rewatching every episode of Abby and Alana's Broad City.
We're so excited to be walking down memory lane in army jackets, little vans, and fugly jeans.
So get in that subway car headed to Gowanus from Astoria because, girls, it's time to hack into Broad City.
I wish there was a train that connected Astoria to Gowanus.
Be sure to follow along on our journey by subscribing to the podcast. We release new episodes every Tuesday.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
Depending on who you talk to, Grand Theft Auto 6, the video game, has been in development for more than 10 years, and its release has been pushed back at least 4 times. But one person has had the chance to play the new Grand Theft Auto 6, and it's the result of his family member writing a public plea on LinkedIn. So this person has advanced cancer and was given just 6 to 12 months to live.
Oh my goodness.
The latest release date for Grand Theft Auto 6 is November of this year, so perhaps he might not make it until then. So this public plea on social media led to Rockstar Games arranging for a play test of the game. So this individual was able to play the game before anybody else.
Nice.
That's
That's
nice
cool
of
of them to do.
Yeah, nice of them to care enough to make that happen. And Kenny, what else do you have?
A new Sphere is coming to the East Coast after the success of the Sphere in Las Vegas. It appears they're building a mini Sphere just outside of Washington, D.C. in National Harbor, Maryland.
Well, this venue seems to be like a really cool, one-of-a-kind experience. Did you go, or was it your parents?
My dad.
Did they love it?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, you haven't seen the Eagles until you see the Eagles at the Sphere.
Really?
That's right.
Is that good?
Yeah, he loved it.
It's really interesting because it feels like you're immersed in this other world. The screens are all around you in a sphere.
They say it's 4D. I know a lot of concerts are being held there, including Wizard of Oz like retelling that actually has flying monkeys and a tornado and a house flying around. That's currently at the Las Vegas Sphere. So this will be a smaller version. They say about a third the size. It'll seat 6,000 people.
Oh, wow. That's still a lot.
It's about 15 minutes from Washington, D.C., and actually from the Sphere, you should be able to see the Washington Monument. So it's pretty close.
Kenny, what else do you have?
Despite the fact that Americans use crowdsourced fundraisers quite a bit, like GoFundMe, according to a new survey, not many people trust these crowdfunding sites.
Why not?
Well, they say fewer than 10% of Americans are very confident that crowdfunding works effectively. They say over half of these platforms don't charge fair fees, and many doubt that the fundraisers use the money responsibly or meet their goals.
Well, you know what annoys me? I'm not sure which platform does this, but you'll like want to donate, and then they go, "Hey, do you want to kick in the fees so that they don't have to
cover the fees for people?"
It's like a guilt trip.
GoFundMe, for instance, since it was founded in 2010, has raised over $40 billion in these crowdsourced fundraisers. So,
I mean, there have been some GoFundMes that have reached their goals, and some people do use it for what they said they're going to use it for. I come from the philosophy of like, if I give it, I'm giving it because I want to. What that person decides to do with it is on them. If they tell me one story and it's another story, then that's not my business. Once the money leaves my pocket, it's no longer mine.
This article that appeared on Vox.com, the author argues that crowdfunding is an imperfect but necessary stopgap in a system that lacks better solutions for medical or financial crises.
What else you got, Kenny?
A massive streak of LeBron James is coming to an end as he was not named a starter in the NBA All-Star Game for the first time in 21 seasons.
This is surprising.
He's still very good. I mean, he's definitely one of the top players in the league. I'd say it's almost for sure that he will make the All-Star team, but the fact that he has not been voted a starter is a big change. It hasn't happened in quite a long time.
So you're saying he'll make the All-Star team as a reserve?
Yes. So the coaches vote on the reserve players, and it's very likely. They're doing a USA versus the world format for the All-Star game, and there's no doubt that LeBron James is one of the top 12 American players at the very least.
So what's the deal? What happened?
Probably the biggest reason for this is that he missed a lot of time due to injury this year. So the first 14 games of the season he didn't play in. So maybe that had a factor. But his stats are great. Like he's averaging more than 20 points a game. Rebounds, assists, all the numbers are there.
Well, did you vote, T? Because, I mean, it's the fan voted.
No, I didn't.
So this is maybe on you.
Well, I wonder why the fans would. Maybe they're just like, oh, okay, he's been there. Let's get someone else in.
Well, at the same time, this could be his last season. This could be his swan song. So perhaps this is a great reason to make him a starter because we might not see it again.
LeBron hasn't said this is his last season, but you're saying that people think this is his last season.
I'm saying it could be, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I think LeBron has been known to kind of be King James, as he would call himself, and I would think he would want like a going away tour. So if it's not this year, maybe next year for sure, because he hasn't said anything.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like when Kobe's last season, like he went around and at the different away games, like the other teams played these video packages for him, honoring his long career. So yeah, LeBron James deserves that too. So good point, Jabo.
And he made a big deal about when he went to Miami Heat after he left the Cavaliers. So I feel like he would make a big deal about him retiring.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, if he's still playing the game, he's getting the stats, then I'm sure he'll be there for a little while.
Yeah.
Kenny, what else you got?
So Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are back together. They're starring in a cop action film just released on Netflix called The Rip. And they're doing the promo tour, and Matt Damon shared some interesting notes that he got from Netflix.
Go ahead. What are
during
they?
the making of the movie. We've talked about this before. It's the idea of second screen viewing. People who watch Netflix or movies at home are often on their phone at the same time.
Sounds like a horrible way to watch a movie.
Well, that's part of the notes. They said you should restate the plot at least 3 or 4 times in the dialogue because people aren't paying attention to the movie.
Can you imagine that? The movies are getting dumber. Everything's getting dumber.
Yeah, another thing is, in action films, traditionally, at least according to Matt Damon, there are usually 3 big action scenes, and you spend most of your budget money on the 3rd action scene, the finale. Netflix wanted the opposite. They wanted the biggest action scene to be in the first 5 minutes of the movie to really hook the viewer's attention.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, movies are changing because of our attention span.
Yeah.
Kenny, what else do you have?
Youth sports are simply getting out of control. We're seeing reports out of Mesa, Arizona. Apparently, multiple police agencies had to respond to a brawl at a youth flag football tournament. They say more than 100 people were involved in the altercation.
That is unbelievable to me.
I'm laughing because this is not new, right? Like, this is youth sports fights have been going on for a minute.
Yeah, but when I was little, it was like a big one if there were 7 people involved that they would fight.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. That is.
That sounds, again, like dystopian fiction.
Well, from what I understand, the reports about 10 of the players on the field began to fight, and then parents and other spectators joined in. They said
goodness.
something like 30 police cruisers had to drive onto the field to disperse the crowd.
Everybody's on edge.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for a reason. Like, I wish you would. I wish you would. Please give me a reason.
What'd you say about my kid? Yeah? You sure you want to say that?
Yeah, amazingly, no injuries reported and no arrests were made after this.
Oh, so it
What
must,
an awful fight.
must have been pretty wimpy.
So boring.
Yeah, I mean, the video is very hectic. You can't really see anybody connecting or punching. It's just like a melee. It's just like a crazy, unorganized scene on the field with cop cars everywhere.
I wonder if it's like, is the headline trying to make it seem like a larger story?
I don't know. I mean, 30 police cars having to disperse
100
this
people?
crowd.
That sounds a lot.
people.
Must have been like a little slap, like, all right, stop it. All right.
No, you stop it. No, you stop it.
What else you got, Kenny?
Well, over the weekend, NASA transported its new moon rocket to the launch pad, preparing for NASA's return to the moon. The Artemis mission's expected to lift off in early February. So the rocket's sitting there and it's ready to go.
That's cool. I don't know what we're going to get out of it, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, well, we haven't been to the moon since, I think, 1979. Now, in this mission, they're just doing a flyby. They're testing out their life support systems. The next mission next year is actually supposed to land on the moon, and humans will once again walk on the moon.
All right, there you go, Kenny.
Interestingly enough, though, NASA has announced that you could send your name to the moon. If you go to nasa.gov, you could sign up for this virtual boarding pass, and it's pretty easy, it seems. You just sign up and then your name is going to be on the ship, and I guess you won't be there actually, but your name will go to the moon.
I'm glad you're not selling this.
Cool.
Imagine if Kenny was in the commercial for that. Who would buy that?
I don't think it doesn't cost anything.
You did a good job, Kenny.
It does appear to be
You
a
did your best.
contest of
Really
some kind.
Sold it.
In all fairness, it makes no sense. Why would you want your name, printed out and then flown around the moon?
I think that's what they're offering.
That's like when they sell your name, like a star.
Yeah,
Get
which I fell for that too.
Did you name your girlfriend, right? Is that what it was?
It was my first girlfriend when I was a freshman in high school. I bought her a star.
That is cute, though.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It's adorable.
What'd she do with it?
She probably shredded the piece of paper.
Yeah,
I don't
Star's still
know.
up there somewhere.
Yeah, that's
Ended
good.
badly, huh?
Actually, no, that one was okay.
Thanks for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
So we got a voicemail here. Let's start off with this.
Hey, TJ and crew. This is Rebecca. I live in California.
Thank you for listening, Rebecca.
I listen to you every day as I make my commute about an hour in to teach. I teach 6th grade.
That's a heck of a commute. An hour.
For 6th grade.
Wow.
And you guys are just the food. I love it. It's my favorite. What do you recommend for a cutting board if we're not using plastic cutting boards because of, microplastics? What are we using?
Well, I'm honored that you're asking. I don't have a great answer for that.
TJ don't cook. TJ doesn't know what cutting board is.
Yeah, I mean,
Board
why,
you cut on, TJ.
well, why would you cut on a board when you could just rip off a piece of parchment paper or a paper plate, use that, and then throw it in the trash? That's what I do.
See, told you.
Yeah.
That man has no idea. I don't know if we collectively have decided what we're using. I know wood is good, like a nice cutting board, but you do have to get rid of those after a couple months.
Yeah, they say it's bad for meats and stuff because the juices all get
see?
soaked into that.
Yeah.
Treat it.
I
Yeah.
hate to tell you this, but you called the wrong show for cutting board advice. Now, I will say that my wife uses plastic still because she does the cooking. I'm not going to get into that argument.
That's right.
We had some salmon, and it's like, use whatever cutting board you want. It tastes great.
If you still want to eat and you're not cooking, just mind your business.
Yep.
What do you recommend? What do you suggest?
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, I just love you guys. I love the news. I love the chit chat.
Thanks.
I love the military stories,
Oh, yeah. Well, J-Bo's husband, active in the U.S. military. I'm trying to find out some cool information that I could become an expert on and pass along to the masses.
Nope.
Haven't gotten even one little bit of interesting information yet.
The hubs hanging in the background, waiting to be the hero. Love you guys. I think it's great. Love you lots. From California, Rebecca. Peace out.
Hey, peace out.
Peace. Rebecca out.
Zach in West Virginia, tell me, what is the most exciting part of your life right now?
So I'm a recovering addict, going on about 3 years now, and I got a good job, and I got me a 2-year-old daughter. So I don't know. You just got to add all those together, and
life is looking pretty good, huh?
But yeah.
That's awesome. Happy to hear that. Congratulations on your recovery.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Every day is a choice, man, but every day you keep making that choice, you keep making that choice for you, your future, and your daughter.
Yeah.
Good job. Proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zach, when you look at your life today and you think back 3+ years ago and you were kind of at the worst of the worst, did you ever think what you're living today is even possible?
I didn't really want it to be possible, but no, I didn't think it was possible neither. But if I can do it, anybody can do it, really.
And Zach, I'm going to take a wild guess here. You didn't do it alone. It wasn't all you.
No, it wasn't.
You had some people come alongside you and help you out.
Yeah, but the people that was around me that wanted me to get right, they wanted me to get right for years. You know what I mean? You got to want it yourself.
Right.
You got to have something worth wanting it for, though. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it, yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't mind sharing, you can share what you want. We don't want to share, obviously, but what was that point for you when you were like, okay, I finally want this?
Well, so I've had a lot of material stuff through the years, and when you go to jail, just everything just sort of disappears on you. You know what I mean? And that happened to me about 3 different times. Like about 18 to about 30, I was locked up for about 8 years. But that didn't even teach me. I just had to keep on losing stuff, man. And then just eventually one day you just want to have stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want it to count for something. All the hard work, everything you're putting into it, the time you're putting into it.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, we appreciate you sharing all that. And I'm so happy to hear that you're on the other side of what you were going through for a long time. And we appreciate you for turning your radio on. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, so I don't really get into like social and stuff very at all. But my old lady listens to a lot of the murder mysteries and stuff on podcast. And then you all just kept on talking about podcast. And the radio station that I listen to, I only get you guys in the afternoon. So I just figured I'd check out your old podcast. And I've listened to it every day pretty much since then.
Excellent. Well,
nice.
At least 6 or 8 months, yeah.
We really appreciate it,
Thanks,
Zach.
bro.
We'll keep on the track that you're on, and we appreciate the time, and you call us anytime, okay?
All right.
Bye.
All right, buddy. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
This is the TJ Show.